Good morning, everyone. Oh, Kirk, I feel it already. That's why I did that up and down the stairs, just to have an excuse for sweating. I'm sweating here already. It's like 90 degrees, and you're going to be 116, 117. I used to live in Las Vegas, and I played golf in 126 degree weather. That was my claim to fame. Good morning, Shirlene. God, I'm a little out of breath now. It's going to be hot out there, Kirk. So, Kirk, I think you're down in Arizona. Rosa, do I have fresh water? I came prepared today. It's a whole bottle of fresh water. And I'm celebrating. This tastes so good. It's going to be a hot workout today. Hopefully, I know a number of you said that you really like Thursday and Fridays more than Tuesday because of the higher energy, the faster movement. And everyone has its place in the progression of balance and the sustaining of balance. But Kirk, I hope you enjoyed today. Come back tomorrow, Friday. I promise you that it will be a better workout than last Friday's, as far as we're not going to go into a dance routine. We'll keep it simple. It's amazing how good water feels. Water feels good when you're in a shower. It's amazing how good it tastes and feels inside when you're drinking it. So, I don't really have a message today specifically, because sometimes you just got to get up and do. So if there is a message, it's that sometimes you got to stop thinking. Sometimes you just got to let your natural ability take over and trust yourself and really get involved with the activity, the action, the experience, the experiment. And sometimes you just got to let yourself go. Like sometimes when you overthink things, it can actually put a block in you. And sometimes it's just a matter of just spreading yourself out and seeing which direction it takes you. And just have like the best time. Good morning, Diana. Thanks for being here today. So again, no message. Sometimes just trust. Just, sometimes it's like, it could be your birthday and you're hoping for a gift of something exciting, maybe something a little frightening, something that's going to get you going. And yet, if you expect too much, sometimes it lets you down. So sometimes you just got to be open to the experience. So that's my message for today. It's get on with the class. Let's just do it and let's have a little bit of fun and see where it takes us. So hopefully you're ready to get going. Don't forget to have that water. And Kirk, have a ton of water ready this weekend. Okay, gloves go on. I'm going to turn the music up just a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it there, but it's a higher energy music today. Okay, so again, go at your own pace. Again, if you need to stop, get a drink of water. If you're overheating, again, focus back on your needs. If you want to go a little slower, go slower. If you want to speed it up, but always safety first. Are you ready? So let's just start a little sidestepping. Just getting that body warmed up. Get used to that moving. I noticed that sometimes I haven't spoken to anybody in the morning, and then I'll come on to do a Facebook Live, and I suddenly notice my voice isn't as warmed up. It sounds so funny to say. When I was on stage for years, we'd always do vocal warm-ups before we'd get on stage, because you got to be prepared. And so it's the same with your voice, same with your body. We want to get it moving, get the blood going. If you haven't done anything yet this morning, this is a great way to start. Good. What I want you to do is go slow. Come balance. And balance. Now, if you notice, I'm keeping all my weight on the outside foot, and I'm just really tapping the inside foot. So we're just, again, incorporating that balance. Good. Now, what I want you to do is go faster now. So just small little steps, and we're just coming across a little faster, getting that body used to going. Now, if you want to go a little slower, please go at your own pace. There you go. Good. Little movements. Good. And come back to the middle. All I want you to do is just stand on your left leg, shake your right, Stand on your right leg, shake your left. Stand on your left leg, shake your right. Stand on your right leg, shake your left. Good, now come back to the middle. All we're gonna do now is we're going to the tap, step. So just here and just bringing it down. Good, going at your own pace. You're tapping just behind the number 1 with your toe, and the board should not be rocking. The board should be perfectly balanced. If you find that it's wobbling, just go a little slower and focus on the leg that's standing on the ground. Good, now use your heel. My heel goes. So I'm just tapping my heel, pulling my toe back, and letting my heel tap the ground again. Great for walking motions when you're going heel to toe. Getting the front of the shin stronger, using the muscles to pull the foot back. Good. I know we're going a little faster today. Again, go at your own pace. We had a couple of lovely ladies who were first time on Tuesday. If you're here again and I haven't seen you here yet, just go at your own pace. Everyone keep going at your own pace. I can go a little slower if I want to. And then as you feel comfortable, start speeding up. Okay, good. Come back down to the ground. Now what we're going to do here, you're going to do the number 1. You're then going to do the number 3 to the side. Bring it back to 1 and down. Are you ready? Right foot, then left foot. Here we go. 1, 3, 1, down, left. 1, 3, 1, down, right. 1, 3, 1, down. 1, 3, 1. Now rest here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the side, but on the ground. So just watch. I go 1, side, down. Got it? So all we're doing now is we're taking it from 1 to the side, getting that body moving. Here we go. You go 1, side ground, down. 1, side ground, down. Tap, side, down, tap. Now give an extra knee lift. 1, side, down. 1, side, down. Lift the knee. Down. And again, try and keep that board balanced in the middle. 1, side, down, 1, side. Now rest here. So now what we're going to do here, we're going to go 1, side, 1 and down. This is the last one we're doing. You go 1, side, 1 and down. Oh, I felt my balance go. Left foot. 1, side, 1 and down. Right. 1, ground, 1, down, 1, ground, 1. Seems so simple, but it's amazing how many people do this and they suddenly realize their balance is not as good as they thought it was. 1, ground, 1. Try and keep that board still. Last one, down, 1 and down. Good. So what I want you to do now is we're going to put the foot on number 1, bring it down. 1, slide, down. We're just doing that. So it's 1 and down, 1 slide. And this is a balance trainer. When you begin to feel you're moving to the side, and you've got to counteract your leg movement. So we go 1, down, 1, slide, 1, down. Go right foot again. 1, down, 1, slide, 1, down. And again. 1, down, 1, slide, 1, down. Last time. 1, down, 1, slide, 1, down. Let's go left foot. Remember, 1, down, 1, slide, 1, down. And again, 1, down, 1, slide, 1, down, 1, down, 1, slide, 1. Last one. 1, down, 1, slide, 1, and down. Good. So you'll feel in here, the hip area should have got a little bit tighter in here. It's working. Both the legs are standing on as you shift. And when you're here, as you move the leg to the side on a slide, you'll notice how it's the outside of your leg, your hip, that's getting strong. Give me 1 second and turn the music down just a bit. There we go. A little bit distracting in there. Okay, so now we're going to do one last exercise again for balance and strengthening. You're going to go 1, slide, take it to the back, and then bring it in. Let me show you one more time. You go 1, Get my balance, slide to the 3, then swing your leg to touch the toe at the back and slide your foot back in again. You got it? Let's try it on the right. You go number 1, slide to the left. Take your toe to the back till it touches the ground and then slide your foot back in. Let's go to the left. You go 1, slide to the left, take your foot to the back until it touches the ground and slide your foot back in. Let me show you to the side how this works. So I go from 1 to the side, I slide my foot back till you see my toes on the ground, then I slide my foot back in again. The reason we're doing this one is I want you to feel your balance and feel where the ground is. Let's go to the right side one more time. We go 1, slide to 3, take your foot to the back, then slide it back in. No different than the slide on the board. Left foot, 1 tap, slide, take your toe to the back, slide your foot back in. Let's go to the right. 1, slide, take your foot to the back and slide it back in along the ground. Left foot, step, side, slide, back in. Here we go again. 1, slide to the back, slide it back in. Make sure the leg you're standing on is slightly bent. It shouldn't be locked. Okay, one more time each side. So we go step, slide. Notice the board should be staying balanced in the center. Left foot, 1, slide, goes around, brings it back in. Okay, great. Next one we're gonna do, just shake those legs out a little bit. We're gonna step with the right foot right in the middle of the board. So we're gonna step, gonna come up, you're gonna go up on your toe, come back and step back. Left foot, right in the middle, come up, keep your balance, go up on your toe, slide it back around. Here we go, right foot, step, go up on your toe, come back, step off. So now we're gonna roll. So I roll up on my foot, I roll back, I step. Right in the middle. Make sure you look down and see where your foot's being placed, and then look up as you go up on your toe. So we're just rolling. Heel, up on my toe, back down, left foot. Up, here, good. Now we're gonna go one more time. Step up, here. We got a new exercise coming up, and the left, again, something we've never done before. So let me demonstrate this to you. You're gonna go up, balance. Now you're gonna step on number 2 and lift the inside leg up. Then you're gonna put the leg back on and go back up on your toe and step down. Let me show you one more time because then I'll explain why we're doing this. We start from heel to toe like we're walking. Go up on your toe to strengthen the feet and find the balance. Then you're suddenly gonna step to the left. The ground is off balance and lift your knee. Now we're coming back to the center from an off flat position. So I go straight back to here. I go up on my toe for balance. I rock back and I'm down. Okay, join in with me. Here we go. You ready? Step up on the middle. Go up on your toe. Find the balance. Step on number 2. Lift the inside leg, right leg. Put it back in the middle. Go up on your toe. Find your balance. And now step back. Let's go using the left foot. Step in the middle. Go up on your toe. Now step on number 2 with your right leg, lift the left leg, put it back in the middle, step up, and rock it back down. I'm laughing because this is the first time I've done these exercises apart from practicing them and talking and explaining at the same time. Sometimes my brain's like, damn, what are you saying? Good up on the toe, step on the left leg, number 2, lift the right leg. Right leg goes back in the middle. Step back up, find your balance, step back. This is not an easy exercise. Left foot, go up on your toe, find your balance. Step with your right leg on number 2, lift the left leg. Now come back, right in the middle, go up on your toe, find that balance as quick as you can, and step back. Good, one more time each side. Right leg comes in, come up and balance. Step on the left leg, step back, find that balance, and back on the ground. And last one, left leg comes up, rock up on your toe, step on the right leg on number 2, touch the knee, come back to the center, straight up on your toe, and come back down again. Good. Shake that leg out. Now, not an easy exercise, But again, it's really getting our brain to feel what's going and adjust. I had a lady yesterday, while I'm talking, step on 2 and 2 and just rock. Had a lady yesterday that wanted to return the balance board because she couldn't get it to balance. And I said to her, it's not about the balance. It's about finding the balance. It's about constantly adjusting. It's about being off balance and constantly working, because if you're sitting down, your muscles aren't working. But if you're trying to stand up, the muscles are working. And so it's about the constant readjustment. So don't worry if you can't find your balance. The fact that you're trying, you are rebuilding those channels from the brain to the body and the body back to the brain. In fact, I would hasten to say, if you can find the perfect balance for too long, you probably need to put it on a thinner carpet. Okay, we're going to go into a little leg workout today. We haven't done this in a while. Find your balance on 2 and 2. And again, go at your own pace. If you need to stop or take a break, please do. Good, we're going to go 6 squats in number 2. So butt goes out, go into a knee bend, and stand up. That's 1. Butt goes out first. Keep your weight on the balls of your feet. 2. Heels will be in contact with the board as well. Find that balance. Here we go. 3. And again, squat. Up, that's 4. 2 more. 5, last one. And go into a squat. Good, and stand back up, that's 6. Good. Bring your feet to 1 and 1. Like I said, we're gonna do a pretty intense leg workout today. So just rocking side to side. Now come and find your balance. Butt goes out, 6 squats. You go down only as low as you feel comfortable and stand up, that's 1. Try and keep that balance always. And come back up, that's 2. And all the way down. And stand back up, that's 3. And go back into a squat. That's 4. And again, feel those legs working. 5, and last one. And stand back up, 6, good. Move your feet to 3 and 3. Good, and just rocking side to side. You'll find that your knees won't bend quite as much in here with a wider stance, but again, we're going into a squat. Find your balance. Good, now butt goes out, go into a squat. Down, that's 1. And go again. 2. Remember, butt always goes backwards first before you bend your knees. 3. And again. 4. Come stand back up. And squat. That's 5. And last one. Go into that squat. Come back up. That's 6. Good. Bring your feet back to 2 and 2. Okay, so that's the first part of the leg workout. Just stepping. Lift the leg just to release the muscles a little bit. You'll notice how your hips are getting stronger as well. We're really engaging by pushing the butt out first. You're really beginning to engage the hip strength because it's allowing the hip joint to be centered as you're going down. So again, make sure that that butt goes out first. If I give you a quick little demonstration, if I'm here, before I bend, my butt goes back and then I sit down. This way your knees don't go ahead of your toes, which is not good for your knees, and you keep everything centered over your feet as well. Okay, this time we're going to do a different exercise, except we're going to come and balance. Butt goes out, go into a squat. Now hold it there. Now what I want you to do is rock the board side to side, but don't let it touch the ground. So it's just small little movements. The board should not touch the ground on the side, but you're constantly moving that board purposely side to side. Good, couple more seconds. Now hold, find your middle, find that balance. Good, and come and stand back up. We're gonna do it one more time, just move side to side, lifting those legs. You'll notice these muscles get engaged so quickly for the strengthening up of what you're doing. And again, if this is a little too much for you, just rock side to side or do a small squat and just stand back up again. Here we go, 2 and 2. Good. Find your balance. Go into a small squat. Your butt is out a little bit. Now rock that board side to side with your legs pushing, but don't let it touch the ground. This way, you're coordinating the feeling of knowing how far you can push the board, but you're not letting it touch the ground. So you're getting really fine movements and reaction, which is so critical for balance and strength, is reaction time. Good, now find your balance in the middle and come stand back up again. Good, just rock side to side, lifting those knees. You'll find that just by lifting the knees up, it loosens the muscles up, because instead of being in a contracted dynamic position, they're now flexible and moving. So you'll loosen up some of that tightness and the lactic acid that may be growing in there. Okay, put your feet on number 1 and 1. Like I said, strong leg day today. Find that balance in the center. Now go into a very slight squat. Good, hold it there. Now, small little wobble, and you'll notice here you don't need to go very far, because if you do push too hard, that board will touch the side on the ground. So again, a semi-squat positioning, strengthen those legs for going up and down stairs, for being able to get out of a chair, for being able to go up and climb. Here, just hold the balance and come and stand back up. Now again, just a small little walk rock in here. Whew. I can feel this working. Again, take a break if you need to. Good, come and find the middle again. Butt goes out a little bit, go into that little squat. Now rock that board by pushing on your feet. It's a very small push because the board will react quicker because you're in the middle. Your feet on 1 and 1, just a little pressure is enough to get that board reacting. Good, now find your balance. Hold it there and come and stand back up. Good, take your feet to 3 and 3, but just step across in here. Again, working. So Kirk, I hope you're enjoying this workout today, because it certainly is a strength builder, and it's not quite as fast as what we sometimes do. Tomorrow will be a faster foot movement, but this is dynamic strength tension. Okay, come and put your feet in 3 and 3. Good, and find that balance. Butt goes out into a small squat now. Push with those feet just a little bit and feel that board rocking, but don't let it touch the side. React before the board touches the ground. You'll feel it's gone a certain angle, and now I'm pushing it back. You can go a little faster if you want to really engage those twitch fiber muscles that are reacting. Quick reactions, good. Find your balance. And come and stand back up now. Step side to side. There you go, just loosening up those legs. We've got one more of these to do. And I can feel the sweat running down my back. Isn't that such a nice thought? I hope you guys are getting as good a workout as I'm getting. Whew. Here we go, come back to 3 and 3. Good, find your balance. Butt goes out a little bit. Bend those knees. Now rock the board side to side, as slow or as quick as you want, but you're in that semi-squat position. You can feel those quads. You'll feel a little bit more the inside of your legs working as well. So we strengthen up the inner thighs. Good, there you go, a little bit more. Now find your balance. Good, and come and stand back up again. Good, bring your feet to 2 and 2, and let's just walk it off. Whew. Okay, I got to step forward. In fact, before I step forward, I want you to get a drink of water. I didn't put fresh water in my bottle not to taste it. Okay, so here we go. Grab that bit of water. So the next thing we have is we're going into the 1 minute run, but there's something a little different with the run today. It's going to be run, balance, run, balance, run, balance, run, balance, both on the board and on the ground. So this is going to be, again, a good cardio builder and confidence builder. Okay. I can tell you that water tastes a heck of a lot better than Fridays did. Tuesdays. It's Thursday today. Happy Thursday. Okay, so step up on 1 and 1. Start the rocking. Are you ready? And here we go. We're running. Good. Get that board going side to side again. Go at your own pace. There you go. Good. Are you ready? Now stop and balance. I'm going to find that balance. I want that motionless. There you go. Good, and run. Here we go. We're back running again. So we go from energy to control. Good, keep it going. There you go. Can you go a little faster if you want to? Make sure, or if you're not feeling so comfortable, just go at this pace here. Whichever one you want to do. Are you ready? And balance. Good, find that motionless balance. Are you ready? And run. Here we go. Good, stay strong. Keep that speed going. Are you ready? And find your balance. Good, stay balanced. Good, push down with your left foot, step back on the ground. Here we go, start running on the ground. If you want to, take your hands off. If you want to take one hand off, if you want to keep your hands above the poles, that's good. Or if you want, run with your hands. Are you ready? And stop. Find that balance. Just balance on the ground. Good, and run. Here we go, you're doing great. We go and stop. Find that balance. Now what I want you to do is go up on your toes. If you want to hold on to here, absolutely hold on to the poles. You're going up and down. Good, come down, we start running again. Here we go. You're running on the spot. Stop. Go up on your toes. Up on your toes. Up on your toes. Up on your toes. Good, come back to running again. Good, and stop. Good, so you should always feel balanced. One more time, run. I'm going to hold on to the poles for those of you that are using the poles. And again, try not to let the board rock too much. And stop. Good, step back up on 1 and 1. We're going to go to a 1 minute run without any break at all. Are you ready? This is pushing the level now. And here we go. Start the run going. Now again, if you need to stop for water, stop. If you're out of breath, stop and take a little bit of a break and join back in again. If you want to go slower, just go at a slow pace so you're keeping your body moving. And for those of you that are pushing, you've advanced so far, speed it up if you want. Good, just moving those feet. You're doing great. Stay in there. Man, it's getting hot. I can feel the heat coming through that front door. Good, keep it going. We've got 23 seconds left to go. Keep that energy going. You're doing great. Push it through. Come on, you can do this. Provided you feel safe and comfortable, don't doubt yourself, but be smart. Always being smart. If you need to stop, stop. And stop. Good, come to 1 on 1. Now find that balance. Good, stay strong, stay strong. Knees are very slightly bent so that your muscles are engaged. Your core is engaged. Good, now what I want you to do is just some small little knee bends. It's really small, hardly even bending at all. But again, we're incorporating that ability to change the body and stay balanced. Good job. Small little knee bend. Good, and come and step back off of the board. Whew. Shake those legs out again. Couple little butt kickers. For those of you that are new here, I love butt kickers in here because it helps strengthen the quads at the front. You do them facing forward. I just go to the side so you can see. I'm just lifting my heel a little higher than I normally would to stretch the muscle. Good, and come and rest. Grab a quick drink of water again. Okay, next exercise today. You're going to take the board and turn it to face the other way. We're going onto the red ball. So turn the board around, or you can grab it and just walk around with it. And you'll notice the ball is closest to you. Now we do a couple of exercises. If you're new here, just go really slow. I'll show you the first exercise and the second one, and maybe you'll stick with those today. So put your red foot, I guess I do have a red foot, I've got shoes on. Put your foot on the red ball. Have it so that your toe is not over or ahead of the red ball, but put it so it's in touch. The ball of the foot should be in the middle of the red ball. Now just roll your foot around and keep the board balanced in the center. You know what? For today, I'm going to take my shoes off. If you want to join me, feel free to join me taking your shoes off. And you'll see a little bit in here how the foot is really rolling around that ball. I want you to really feel how your toes are getting supple, how it's isolating each part of the foot, and you're stopping it from feeling like a rock, but letting everything be individual. Good, change feet. Here we go, and just roll that knee from in to out, and let it go from the big toe to the little toe. It actually feels a little bit like a massage with the ball as well, because if you notice, when I created this, I put those little nodules on the top for two reasons. One is because it helps with obviously slipping. I don't want you slipping on this ball, and so it helps with the grip. Good, change feet. Now take the foot from the outside to the inside. So we go little toe to the big toe. The second reason being is it has pressure points on those nodules, so it helps create blood flow by having that pressure going into your feet, and it helps engage like a massage where, again, you've got the nodules on the top that are specific rather than just a flat surface. Good, change feet. Left foot goes in here. Little toe comes to big toe. That's great, feel it. If you've got your shoes off, always safety. If you feel like it's got too slippery when we go to the next exercises, put your shoes back on. I'm gonna do the whole thing without my shoes on today. Good, so shake your feet out. We should be good. Now, if you're new here, just start with this basic exercise and maybe don't go further, just keep repeating this one. So I'm gonna press on the ball with the ball of my foot, and I'm gonna come up and lift the back foot off just a little bit. I'm gonna come up just a little bit. I'm gonna come up just a little bit and come back down. Last one, up. Now let's change feet. Go to the left foot. Make sure the ball of the foot is in the middle of the ball, and just slightly up and down, up and down. And again, in here, you're beginning to activate the stabilization muscles in your leg, your ankle, going up through your leg, through your knee to your hip. Good, and come back down. So we just activated, but we haven't really challenged the balance yet of the foot. So now we're gonna put the right foot right in the middle of the ball. Good, put your weight on it, feel comfortable. And now from here, go up and see if you can find your balance. In here, there you go. Take your heel pretty high like you're going on demi point, and then come back down again. Let's change feet. Feel my left foot right in the right place, come up. Come and find that balance. Go up on that heel. I'm sorry, the heel should go up, you're going up on your toe. I just realized when I said it, I'm thinking. Good, find that balance and come back down again. Now, we're gonna change this up a little bit and do something that we haven't done before as a group. So come and step on the middle of the ball, go up on your toe. Now what I want you to do is rock the board side to side. Use those handles, and you'll notice how your foot begins to change the pressure points from the big toe to the little toe. Good, and come back down again. Change feet. Left foot goes up, find that balance in the middle. Good, and then rock side to side. So you're rocking in here, excellent. Keep that board, use your hands to rock the board and try and keep the foot in the middle stable. There you go, you should feel your calf really engaged right now, tightening up. Good, and come back down. Good, just march on the floor just a little bit. And as you're doing, I want you to point your toes. So as you march, your toes pointing to the ground. We're stretching the front of the foot. There you go, good. All right, next one we're gonna do, and I haven't done this one before with anybody. I practiced this last night. I want you to stand to the right of the board, take your hand, put it in front, and put your foot right in the correct part of the ball. Now what I want you to do, push the board slightly forward and see if you can go up on that ball. Keep your left foot close to the ground so that you can begin to feel, if you feel off balance, you can just step back on the ground really quickly. Good, let's change sides and you'll see where this is building to again. This is an advanced movement. So step your foot, that's not on my toe. Step your foot on the ball, push the board forward, you've got the control here. Adjust that left foot and just carefully go up and try and balance. The board is staying forward right now. Good. Try and find that balance. Again, if you feel unbalanced, step back down with the right foot immediately. Good. And let's come back. Let's go to the right side. Now, what we're going to do here, take your right foot, place it on the ball. Come up. Now, what I want you to do is try and find your balance. Keep the left leg free so you can step down if you want to. I'm trying to find that balance. So we're working on the pressure. Instead of left to right, we're working on the pressure front to back and step down. Remember, when I'm this way, we're working on side to side balance. But now with the ball, we're going to be working a little on side to side, but now we're really working on controlling the front and back, which is such a small movement. So I go up into here, I'm going to try and find that balance in the middle. There you go, good. And step back down. Now that's an advanced movement for balance, but again, you can practice this by just having your foot this far off of the ground, and it's enough to engage those toes, engage the feet. So that's the end of the red ball workout today. Again, to loosen the feet up, strengthen the toes, both all across, and again, loosen them up and engage even more the ankle, ligament, tendon, muscle strength, going through the calf into the knee and getting your hips engaged with the core activated. Good, let's turn the board back around. Now what I want you to do is take the poles and move the poles back to the inside now. We're going to put on the short bands. We've got a short band workout. Look at the sweat in here. Short band workout. So go ahead. I'm going to put my shoes back on. And again, move the poles inside. We've got about a minute to do this. There's the poles back in. How am I doing on time? Shoes are back on. And I'm going the blue bands today, short blue bands. There's one. So I should have explained that, let's get this here. I should have explained the short bands normally go in the front, but I will have it where sometimes we may put the short bands to the side. I haven't done it yet, but we may introduce that. So the short bands should be here as well. Okay. It seems like my phone went a little dark. I hope you guys can see me, but from my end, it looks a little dark. Could be a technical issue with the phone, but I hope it still looks okay for you. Okay, let me just try one thing really quick. Okay, here we go. Step up on, I want you to put the right foot on number 2 and the left foot on number 1. And all I want you to do here is just find your balance. Now we're gonna go 6 bicep curls. Again, left foot on number 1, right foot on number 2. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, keep focus on the balance. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Good. Put the band back. Let's change legs. Right leg goes to number 1. Left leg goes to number 2. Take hold of the band. Now find your balance. Remember, balance always comes first. Let the balance be centered and strong and add the movement. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Last one, 6. There you go. Come and place it back down. Now what we're going to do is we're now going to put the foot on 1 and 2, 2 and 1. And we're going to do 3. If you want to, use both hands now. I'm going to do that because, again, it's an advancement of movement. Otherwise, do the same exercise. And for those of you that don't have bands or don't want to use the bands, just do the exercise without a band. So you're able to do 3 this side, then we're going to change the other side. So 2 and 1. Find that balance. Here we go. 3, 1. Keep that balance. 2 and 3. Good. Place the bands back. Change the feet. Right foot goes to 1. Left foot goes to 2. Find that balance. At any point you don't feel safe, drop the bands, grab the poles. Are you ready? Here we go. 1. And keep that balance down. Come on. 2. Last one. 3. Good. Come and place it back down. Good. Now I want you to move your feet to 2 and 2. So we're in here. Now from here, take hold of the band with your right hand. Have the back of your hand facing the front. Go into a very slight squat. Find your balance. All you're going to do is lift that hand a little bit high. 1 and 2. Your arm is very slightly bent. 3 and 4. Only go as high as you can keep your balance and feel strong. Last one. Good. Bring it back down. Change this rock a little bit. Loosen those legs up. Again, only bring your arm up as far as it feels good. If you feel too tight or too much work going on, you've reached your limit. Come down just a little bit from there. Good. Find your balance. Here we go. You ready? 1 and balance first. 2. Always keep that balance. 3. If you're losing your balance, stop. Get your balance and join back in. 4. Next one. 5. Last one coming up. 6. Good. Place it back down. Now just rock side to side. Good. We're going to move on to the next exercise now. The next exercise is going to be the bag lift. So with the bag lift, what I want you to do is keep your right foot on number 2. Take your left foot to number 3. Just rocking it. So right foot number 2, left foot number 3. Now remember with a bag lift, you can just do the arm movement. You don't need to have a band, and make sure that your palm is facing your leg. If I was to do it without the band, I could actually rub my fingers, the inside of my fingers, up the side of my leg. Don't turn your hand here or backwards. Now grab hold of the band, find your balance. So you'll find about 65 to 70% of your weight is on your right leg. And here we go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Keep strong. 5, 6. Keep that balance. Place it back. Let's change legs. Right leg goes to 3. Left leg goes to number 2. Now we're going to go ahead and find your balance. About 65 again to 70% of your weight will be on your left leg. Now grab the band. Again, hand is facing in. And here we go. 1, 2. Imagine lifting that bag up. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. There you go. Good. Place the band back. Now let me explain to you why I'm doing it with the legs on 2 and 3. If I'm on a regular ground and I go to pick a bag up, normally I'll lean slightly to my right. Whichever side the bag is, I'll normally lean that way, so more weight goes on that leg. So by training on 2 and 3, you're training your leg to be strong enough. You normally don't go down on both legs and pick up a bag and come up. We tend to lean a little bit to bend and pick it up. So that's why we train having the leg on 2 and 3. On the side that you're going to be bending to pick it up, we strengthen that side up. You're lifting the bag and most of your body weight as well. Okay, great. Last one we're going to be doing, go to feet on 2 and 2. Now, if you want, we'll just do it one arm at a time. Find your balance. All I want you to do now is take your arm, bend it slightly, and just take it slightly to the side and back down. And lift only as high as you can comfortably go. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Last one. 6. Good. Bring it back down. Let's go straight to the left side. Are you ready? Take it to the side. 1. Keep that balance. 2. Only go as high as you can go using your muscles. 3. Balance always first. 4. And 5. Last one coming up. 6. Good. Bring it back down. Okay. Those are just basic band exercises that we do, and these are great for you to do at your home, on your own. If you want to do another set, if you want to do, 3 times, come back later on and just work on some. It will strengthen up your upper body and get those arms stronger. But the most important thing is you're focusing on your balance. Don't do the exercise without focusing on the balance. If you're all over the place with the balance, we're not strengthening for everyday activities. Okay, so with that being said, step back off the board. We're going to work a little bit on our strength getting down and coming back up again. So hold on to the hold on to the poles, the black handles. All I want you to do is put your feet just a little less than shoulder width. And all we do is just kind of sit down. So I'm leaning forward in this position into here and then standing back up again. Here we go. You're going to bend and stand back up and bend. Now, as you get more confident, you'll feel good about going a little lower and stepping back up or standing back up again. We're here, stand back up. Here we go again. Down, stand back up. And again, can you go a little bit lower? And doing this every day or every other day and just doing this little movement, you'll notice how you're loosening up your hips. You're getting movement back into your knees. I spoke with a lady the other day who has really bad rheumatism in her knees. Doing these little movements, but within a pain threshold, not going too far, but doing it slowly a little bit more each day when you feel better, you can strengthen up and release some of that pain through movement. It will never get better by not doing anything. Good, last one. Good, now what I want you to do is hold on to the poles. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. All you're going to do is step back and down and up and change leg. Step back and down and up. You got it? Here we go, right foot goes back. I'm down and I push back. I go back and stand back up. I go back and stand back up. I go down and good. If you can't go far, just step back and do a little movement into here. Just doing this is fantastic. It doesn't have to be all the way down, but as you begin to feel more confident, you can test your limit within your comfort zone again. Don't go crazy. Don't try and do something out of your comfort zone and you can't recover, but trust yourself a little bit more and you can go. Here we go. Left leg back, up, right leg, up. Last one, left leg up. Good. So now we're going to go all the way to the ground. The way we do this, and again, being nice and careful, your legs are going to be a little bit tired now. So what we do to begin with is get a little leg kick in there just to loosen those legs up again. This is the last exercise of the day. Again, it's been very focused on legs today. And again, I want to strengthen you up because we've got so many mountains to climb in life. And the last thing you want to be worried about is, do you have the strength to do it? Yes, you do have the strength to do it, and you can do more as we strengthen. Okay, so now take your right leg back, hold on to the poles. Only join in if you feel comfortable and confident. Slide your hands down as you go down and let that back knee touch the ground. Now push on both feet and pull with your hands back up and bring your feet together again. Are you ready? Left leg goes back. Slide your hands down the pole as you bend your knees. Hold on to the pole, stop there, let the knee touch the ground, and push and pull as you want to stand back up again. We do this almost every class now because this is critical for getting up off of the ground, whether you're gardening or if you've had a fall and you've got to go and get help for yourself. And again, I'm hoping, and we've had so much success, that you don't have those falls. Right leg goes back, come down. Here, push. Now push off the feet, pull with your arms. Last one today, because we've done a lot of leg work. Left leg goes back, slide the hands down, bring the knee to the ground, let it touch, and push and pull yourself back up, and you're back up again. Now, as I said, what I just said about the falls, just step side to side. it made me realize, why are we working on this? If this should help us stop falling, which it does, without a doubt, why would I be practicing getting back up from a fall? The fear that comes in from falling, or the thought of falling, or what would happen if you do fall, is heightened if you don't know how to get back up. If you have a plan, if you understand that you've got the strength to recover, the fear begins to go away. And we know with fear can be an energy that actually takes you down. It stops you being so cognitive. It stops you from being free, and freedom allows you to have that ability to not worry about what happens. And that's what we're training for here. Good, so all I want to do now is come to a standing still. Take your hands, I'm going to step back a little bit from the board, and all I'm going to do is push my butt out, and I'm going to go down, so I go into a stretch of the back of my legs. So I step back a little bit, I slide my hands down the pole, and I'm just going to allow myself just to bend. If I want to drop my elbows, so I get a greater stretch. Good, and come back up, stand back up, just shake your legs out. We're going to do this one more time. Are you ready? Feet are here, slide your hands down the poles, straighten your legs, allow your elbows to drop, allow your head to drop, and just feel that stretch. A moment of peace and quiet. Good, and come back up. Good, we're going to go into our leg stretch now. All I want you to do, push the board to the left, hold on with your left hand. Now, take your right hand, slide it down your leg till you feel your knee, then lift your knee up until you can get it around your shin or your ankle, and then just pull it back a little bit. I'll turn to the side so you can see here. There you go, and bring it down. Let's turn. Take your right hand, I'm going to do this side on, to the right, to the pole. Let the board touch the ground. Feel solid on your right leg. Now slide your left hand down your left knee until you can feel the shin. Lift the knee up and then pull it back. And use this pole to help you feel stable. We're stretching the front of that leg. There you go, good. And let it go. Let's go to the other side. Ball goes to the left. I hold on with my left hand. My right hand goes down my thigh over my knee. Now I'm going to lift my knee up till I can feel my shin or my ankle, and I'm going to pull that knee back. Now, if you can't go that far, and only here, then just pull the knee in slightly. Pull it so it's just here. You're still strengthening that quad. Good, and bring it back down. Now let's go to the other side. Right hand, board touches the ground. Right hand slides down the knee. Lift the knee up. If this is as far as you can go, just pull your leg into here. If you can go further, pull your leg back. And again, work on this every day, a little bit more each day, and you'll help loosen up those muscles and joints. So again, you can have freedom. Put it down, good. Now what I want you to do, if you want to hold on with one hand, you can. If you want to let go, what we do is just roll your right shoulder. Excellent. Good, and change, left shoulder. If you want to hold on, you can. Good, change arms. Let the right shoulder come forward now, so I'm rolling it back and forward, and left, back to forward. There you go. Good, now what I want you to do is take the arms, shake the arms out. If you want to do one arm at a time, you can if you feel more confident holding, but feel solid on your feet. And all we do is just take your arms up and bring them down. And we're just shaking them the whole way and bring them down. Shake them the whole way. Bring them down. Last one, shake those arms and bring them down. Now, the beautiful thing, which we're working on here, is by, instead of just lifting them up and down, by shaking them and bringing them, lifting down, we're creating more neurological connections for the brain to multitask, because just up and down is one motion, right? One thought. To shake and lift up and down is two thoughts on two sides, which makes it right and left brain activated of both sides going up and down and shaking. So again, constantly challenging little movements with your brain will grow stronger connections. Okay, last exercise. Taking your right foot, just roll the ankle, keep the toe on the ground, and just roll your foot around. We want to loosen those ankles up again. And change leg, left leg, just rolling it around. There you go. Change the right leg now, take it out to in. So we go first on the little toe and bring it across to the big toe. But we're really just loosening that ankle. Change legs, go little toe to big toe. Just rolling the knee out to in. Good, I can feel my ankle cracking a little bit. That's good. Good, shake the legs out. And that is the end of the Thursday workout. Let me just grab this. I probably should have had another water break. And I don't understand why my camera looks like it's so dark. So hopefully it wasn't so dark for you and it's just on my end, but the video looks the same. So listen, good workout today, very solid. This is about strengthening. Only do as much as you can do. And that goes with every workout. Don't say, oh, it's too advanced for me, I can't do this. Even if you just come and do the workout, warm-up, sorry. Even if you just do the workout warm-up, and then you stop, you've done something, you're progressing to the next level. As I said today, there was no thought about what am I gonna do, how am I gonna do this, can I do this, over-evaluating. Sometimes trust yourself, in fact, always trust yourself, but be smart with it. Always do something. Something is always better than nothing. And if you don't do anything, you will not only stay where you are, you'll actually regress because time is taking away. Every day we get a little bit older. And as we get older, society tells us, doctors tells us, physiological, nature tells us we should be going downhill. We don't have to. Do a little bit every day and you can reverse the decline because you're training yourself to be stronger. So with that, I wish you guys the greatest day out there. Dawn, thanks so much for the message. You guys mean a lot to me as well. Barbara, hey Barbara, and both Rosa, thank you for saying that the camera's fine. That gives me a little bit of confidence in the future if it changes, because on my side it looks really dark, where I can't even see myself very much, but that might be a blessing as well. So again, have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow we'll come back with a slightly faster workout, but don't let that scare you. There's always modifications we do that you can do the exercise at your own pace. And again, when you go outside, you can have 10 people walking down the street and all 10 will have a different experience. You'll step on a different part of the sidewalk. You'll have something different in front of you. There might be a bigger crack. Don't worry about other people's experience. Focus on your experience and preparing you to face whatever challenges ahead, and don't get scared. There's nothing to be scared of. There's everything to be excited about, because tomorrow can be better without a doubt than today. And that's up to you, and I'm going to help you get there. Have a beautiful Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks so much for being here. Bye-bye.